Hi, I'm Kate Riley.
And I'm Dieter Benz.
The July 11 council meeting starts as council member and Mayor Pro Tem Kevin Wiederstrom introduces town attorney David Carson, whose purpose remains an unexplained mystery.
For everybody that doesn't know, this is our town lawyer, David Carson.
You can be sure of one thing.
He's creating billable hours, travel time, and expenses.
My guess is he's here to begin legal action against a select town citizen.
You could be right, but we may never know, as all the real stuff is handled behind closed doors and in executive session these days.
Mayor Black's absence this evening wasn't even mentioned.
Okay, I guess the first thing on the agenda is to amend or approve the council meeting agenda for tonight.
The town clerk presents the check register.
Now we have the check run.
We, the council members for the County have received and approved payment of the attached checks 2808 through 2855.
Even without a check this month for CTA Clint Stanovsky, claims total an astonishing $228,763.
A grand total of $228,763.03.
Where was Clint's check?
After making so much money already, I'm guessing he's volunteering his services for the remainder of the year.
Following last month's embarrassing disaster where Mayor Black announced there was only one applicant for the vacant council position number 1, we now have 2 real applicants, Allison Luker and Gene Egan.
Henry Sladek mentions that council has the letter from Allison Luker and looks around stating, I don't know how many packets are out there.
Now we have to award the new council member. We have 2 applicants. One is Gene Egan and the other is Allison Luker. So, are there any questions by the panel to either one of these 2?
I guess last time
We had
Gene was able to give a brief background for people in the audience, maybe give Allison a chance to. I know we have the letters of interest. I don't know how many packets are out there that people see.
We certainly didn't receive or see any packets. Why doesn't Henry know what's going on?
Why doesn't Kevin know what's going on?
Why doesn't Lorna know what's going on?
If they don't know, who's supposed to?
And then the process is the council will vote and we'll vote to appoint the person that we like to.
Allison Luker now stands to speak.
So I am applying for the position. I have lived in Skykomish and I'm a graduate of Skykomish. I now have 2 small children and basically just want to get involved in the town to better the lives of my children and my family and the town as well. And I'm hoping that you guys give me the opportunity to do so.
Her short, tight, and credible presentation sure made sense.
The town and School District 404 need mother bears like Allison with children and an entire future ahead of them, instead of a collection of old-timers near the end of their yardsticks.
Nothing like Mama Bear protecting her cubs.
Kevin Wiederstrom now states that secret ballots will be passed to the clerk who will read them out.
So I'm asking all of us here to make a decision, and then we'll pass our ballots to Debbie and she can announce who the winner is.
Ann Secor and Rick Goranson state from the audience, you can't do that.
Well, I can't do that.
Why not?
It can't be a secret ballot.
Okay.
Watch as Henry unfolds what appears to be his pre-prepared secret ballot.
Sorry,
Okay.
public.
Oh, that's right. No problem.
So just vote for each candidate in turn.
Right.
Okay.
Not only are they unaware of their responsibility, but instead of erring on the side of an open meeting, they once again promote secretive action.
Town attorney David Carson apparently sees no problem with a secret vote.
It took 2 alert audience members to see that the law was followed.
Gene Egan was now appointed to council by a unanimous, legal, and open vote.
Okay, any votes for Allison? Yeah, no, we did fairly form.
Yes. Okay.
And Gene?
Gene?
Aye.
Okay. Gene,
candidates for only one seat, there could only be one appointee tonight.
The problem I have is that last month's antics by mayor and council, along with an audience member who doesn't even live or own property in town, with the noted exception of Henry Sladek, appear to have been designed to give Gene Egan an advantage in November's election over Allison Luker.
How's that?
An incumbent has a mathematical advantage over a newcomer.
This fact now makes Allison Luker's campaign an uphill battle.
It's all but a sure bet that Gene Egan will be elected over Allison Luker in the November general election now that he's been seated.
I think this explains the big push last month to get Gene to the table.
You bet.
Don't fret though, Allison.
If you look around council's table, there appears to be massive change coming.
I'm betting at least 4 out of 5 council members won't be sitting at the table much longer.
Henry Sladek is opposed by Rick Adelot for position number 5.
Henry is one of the town's 2 barkeeps. If the drinks are stiff and the homespun story good, this might be enough to put him over the top in a hard-drinking town like Sky.
Mike Janasz, who holds position number 2, isn't up for re-election this year, but his late arrivals, absences, early departures, and apparent lack of preparedness are all signs he may need to leave due to scheduling conflicts.
Councilmember Wiederstrom is opposed by longtime resident and property owner Kathy Sullivan for position number 3.
Wiederstrom's tenure has been an unmitigated disaster.
This rail fan sits at council's table like a stone gargoyle, so it's hard to fathom he could be re-elected, especially against Sullivan.
Council position number 4, held by Lorna Goebel, isn't up for grabs this year, but with Lorna just collecting dust in the corner, it's hard to imagine voters will tolerate this much longer, especially with the town's mushrooming problems.
Despite knowing that an appointee would be seated and need to be sworn in, council is once again caught by surprise.
Yep. Gotta swear him in.
I have to swear in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Town attorney David Carson again sits silently.
The clerk leaves to get the oath needed to swear Mr. Egan in.
Is it gonna take that again? Okay.
Yes.
David Carson now huddles with Clint Stanovsky to get the latest secret information update.
Is Clint once again meddling in town politics?
Council does appear incompetent and something surely needs to be done, but it's not Warren Buffett or Clint Stanovsky's job to take over. Let's listen to the oath.
Just repeat after me. I, Gene Egan,
I, Gene Egan,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of this office,
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge the duties of this office
discharge the duties of this office
as prescribed by
as
the law
prescribed by the law
to the best of my
to the
ability,
best of my ability,
and that I will support and maintain the
that I will
Constitution
support and maintain the Constitution
of the United States
of America.
of America. You want to see?
Had officials actually been following this oath, our town wouldn't be in the trouble we're presently in. Thank you for taking your valuable time.
I'm Kate Riley.
And I'm Dieter Benz.